ABC 36 News at Noon is brought to you by Trackside Restaurant and Bourbon Bar.
Hey friends, welcome back. Old Friends Thoroughbred Retirement Farm, a special place for retired horses. It's a nonprofit organization that provides care for horses that are no longer able to race or breed.
That's right. It began in the early 2000s and grew from just one horse in a rented stall to over 250 horses, the main farm in Kentucky, another in New York, and 3 satellite locations.
That's awesome.
I know, it really is. Yeah. Joining us today is the founder of Old Friends, Michael Blowen. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good to see you, Michael.
Great to see you, too.
Congratulations on the satellite offices. I mean, obviously, you're doing something awesome and something right.
Well, I knew I couldn't be the only person in the world that thought that these horses were spectacular athletes. And, you know, it's like if you go to the Cooperstown, you don't get to really see a baseball player. But if you come here, you get to see these Hall of Fame horses. We have 2 horses now at the farm, Lava Man and Silver Charm. Silver Charm is they're both in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And Silver Charm is the oldest living Derby winner and the oldest living Preakness winner. He's 29. He's on our fabulous magazine.
He's a cover boy. Look at that.
Beautiful horse, too.
Yeah, he is gorgeous.
He is gorgeous.
So this is an opportunity for people to meet these fine horses and also help support a well-deserved retirement for them.
Yes, that's precisely right, Doug. You know, when people come to the farm, they get to feed the horses carrots. We have really good, experienced tour guides that show them around. They have total access, and some people come because they bet on these horses a long time ago. Yes. I had a guy who talked about one of our horses, and because he won, the guy won $247,000.
Wow.
And so he brought him a few carrots.
I would say so.
I bet.
And then there's just people who love the horses, and I still have my little horse, Little Silver Charm. He's been with me since we got him in 1999 at Rockingham Park in New Hampshire, and he's still around.
That's incredible. Now, these horses aren't exactly easy to take care of, per se, because of the fact that they were racing horses, the majority of them. So what kind of difficulties are kind of brought to the table when you're taking in those type of horses?
Well, it's a new environment for them. It's usually the first time since they were babies that they get to call the shots and they get to be out in the field and be horses again.
Yeah.
Because when they're making money, it's like everybody else, like humans that make money. You know, you got to go to your cubicle every day if you want to get paid.
Right.
And they're paying you because maybe you wouldn't do this for free. But so that's the same thing with the horses. So their schedule is very, very regimented, usually their whole lives, whether when they're racing or when they're breeding. And then when they get to us, and this is really true, I tell people that work for us, and I can't tell them much because they know a lot more about it than I do. But one thing I do make sure is I said, look, these horses have been told what to do their entire lives. When they come to us, our job is to figure out what does that horse want and when does he want it, and accommodate them. And you know, their personalities completely change. They completely change. I mean, you know, we have these stallions, and I was told they were going to bite people's fingers off. You know, you're going to get sued, you'll end up in jail and all of that. But no, once they realize that they're in charge and you're not just bossing them around telling them what to do all the time, their whole disposition changes.
This is incredible. Michael, it takes a village. What can our viewers do to help continue your good work here at Old Friends?
Well, I'd like them to come out and see the farm. I used to go out fundraising with the tin cup, and when I put the tin cup away, everything good started happening.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped asking for it.
Okay.
And I just said, look, people are either going to come here and they're going to be inspired like I am on a daily basis, or they're not. Right. And whatever I say or do is not going to work out. But
well, we appreciate all that you do.
You're a huge part of the equestrian family here and doing amazing work. We want to thank you for it.
It's so much fun. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Thanks for coming in today, too.
Hey, we're back in just a second, gang. Stick around.